Would you know a heroin addict if you saw one? Are you sure?
At 19 years old, I was a full-blown IV heroin user, living in an abandoned house in Detroit.
I'm proud of it now and who she's become and what she's gone through because she fights.
We have counselors on hand right now. Write this number down, 313-298-WDIV. Willie shares his story with schools, parents, anyone who will listen. His message?
The best advice I could give them is at all costs, don't take any opiates.
In the emergency room, when someone's brought in for a heroin overdose, I'm able to give them a drug called Narcan, and it quickly reverses the effects. Last January, Michigan passed legislation allowing law enforcement agencies to give Narcan as well, and there is no doubt it is already making a difference.
We started to understand that overprescribing for these medications oftentimes was a gateway to heroin use and addiction.
Depression, anxiety, sleepless nights.
This is the struggle for a veteran living with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Veterans come home to a world without structure, clear objectives, no mission, no battle buddies who have your back. Enter Stiggy's dogs.
We are honoring our veterans with special coverage in every one of our newscasts tomorrow.
When veterans rejoin the civilian world, they bring with them unique skills that the rest of us may not have or understand.
The most important things that veterans need was health care and jobs.
What veterans need most is information. So many questions, and here's where you get some answers. Help me, Hank. Hank Winchester's at the phone bank. Hank?
And Steve, we have all that information for people that need it. Take a look. Volunteers here behind me with the Buddy to Buddy Volunteer Veteran Program. They are veterans themselves. They know many of the challenges people at home face. All you have to do to get the answers in one place is call our number.
Instead of saying, oh, you should go sign up at the VA or here's the 1-800 number, we actually try to connect them to that service. So whether that's a person inside the VA that can help them enroll, sometimes that's meeting them at the doors of the VA.
No active duty or military veteran should ever die of their own hand, ever.
You can get help and you can still, lead a fulfilling life.
Bill and Nancy Swink devoted their lives to protecting their son who suffered from a severe peanut allergy.
In fact, they spoke with our Sandra Ali, opening up about their grief, wanting everyone to understand just how serious food allergies can be.
We have no idea how he ended up with the allergy.
When his condition didn't improve, the Swinks say they knew it was time to say goodbye.
We had to let him go.
The Swinks say they will not only fight for more awareness of food allergies, but for regulatory changes affecting food production. That's why Local 4 is dedicating tomorrow to special coverage to help families living with food allergies.
1 out of 13, or 2 in every classroom, have a food allergy. So schools need to develop a plan on how to handle allergic reactions and also prevent exposure in the first place. Voluntary guidelines for managing food allergies in schools. Among the recommendations, schools should have a food allergy management and prevention plan.
Dr. Kim's fingers have been flying as she's answering a gazillion awesome web questions. So, Dr. Kim, let me just interrupt you for 1 second. Can you tell me about some of the common themes that people are asking about?
So, a lot of parents are asking about the genetics of food allergy.
More than a third of children and teenagers who have food allergies are bullied because of them, and experts say the key to stopping it is education.
Sitting down at a restaurant and then ordering from the menu can be really stressful for customers who are living with food allergies. But there is a movement now to accommodate those customers, and the movement's picking up momentum.
It is a real stress in too many Metro Detroit homes not having enough money to pay your energy bills.
But families in this situation have somewhere to turn. Hank Winchester with Help Me Hank explains now.
Sleepless nights where I constantly worried about these bills that I couldn't be paid.
We're helping families who in this moment can't help themselves.
Right now, DTE matching donations dollar for dollar. If you call, understand the money that is being raised here today, it stays right here in Metro Detroit, helping our neighbors get through what could be a very long, cold winter.
Ava has spent 86 nights in the hospital.
It was one of the hospital staff there that told us about the Ronald McDonald House.
Gives you the ability to have a shower, get a good night's sleep.
We've partnered with the Ronald McDonald House of Detroit in an all-day telethon, and you can call in your donations now